Good morning. It's 8 a.m. and I'm here having my coffee in a very sophisticated manner. Which, by the way, I noticed whilst filming me that is the way that I paint. I put my pinky finger in the air and I grab the brush with the other hand. I paint like this, especially plein air. I haven't noticed on the studio because I'm too concentrated on the painting itself. I'm not actually looking on what I'm doing. And in my morning routines, every person has morning routines, especially the successful ones. That's what YouTube has been telling me for 5 years. And I want to be successful, so I created my morning routines. One of them is drawing every morning. Another one is reading. And actually, to wake up, as you might tell by my face, that I'm not totally woken up, I start reading about art whilst I sip my coffee on my desk. My new studio desk. Check this out. I put the new studio desk way larger and I put my stuff on these shelves, and it's way more practical than the setting I had previously. So, I'm reading a book that my dear friend Rita, she's an artist as well, she offered me on my birthday. That's about Impressionism. Impressionism, it was a current of painting, a lot of you might know, that is not meant to be impressive. Some people think that Impressionism is to make impressive art. And it's not. Consequently, it makes impressive art. But it's about a current that was in the 1800s, late 1800s, mid 1800s, where artists started taking a shift from monumental art and started making paintings more outdoors and based on the impression of light over things. The funny thing, this book, I'm in the beginning. I'm in page 48. But I already had some really good pieces of information. For example, Degas, I think it's Edgar Degas. It's that Edgar Degas was a painter famous to draw and paint dancers. Let's see if I can find any of his dancers here. No, actually not. And he was famous for painting dancers. He's considered an impressionist, but he's not the cliche impressionist, because instead of painting beautiful landscapes like this man's, like Monet, this is Monet in the early days, he painted people, dancers especially, and he made a very curious list on his notebook that was edited and published. It was published really in a lot later in 1921, and this list he included subjects that he considered important to study as an artist, and I'll read to you the list. The list is musicians with various instruments, smoke from cigarettes, locomotives and steamships, morning, MURING. I have no idea. And then in between brackets says a series using every kind of black. And other series will be dancers of whom one can see only their bare legs caught in mid-movement and having their hair dressed. Countless impressions. Cafes in the evening with gas lamps turned up brighter and lower, and the light reflected by mirrors. Yeah, so they say that these motifs were occurred in his work and also on other impressionist work. These are almost like some cliche motifs, not cliche in the bad way, but some noticeable motifs on the of impressionist painters. And the common thread that I see in them is that they are not like monumental subject based. They are not like Greek statues. They are not poses of people in a certain manner. They are not about nudes. They are about actually painting people in movement. They are about painting smoke, either in machines, boats, trains, or cigarettes. So it's a very fleeting moment as well. They are about painting. They are about painting using every kind of black. I don't know what's this morning thing, but I suppose it's the approach is based on the plasticity of a color and of many shades of a color. The cafes with the gas lamps before electricity was like a general thing. So the gas lamps, they gave this aura, this atmosphere that is quite different. I'm remembering now Van Gogh's typical painting of the cafe with the light and the contrast over the night. So everything here is very fleeting. It's not about a solid specific subject. It's about people, movement, atmospheric light. It's very fleeting, I think is the kind of word. And for me, I think it's very interesting that artists are working, shifting their focus to things that are of very fleeting nature and are very ephemeral and very hard to grasp. So at this moment, art stopped like being this monumental thing and started being this capturing the fleeting moment. And I really resonate with that with that idea. Actually, when I paint sunsets, you notice that this summer I painted like 8 or 9 sunsets every day, from 8 following days. Basically, I need more coffee. And that's what I wanted to share with you. It was my insight that I read this morning. And I'm very interested in this concept of painting fleeting moments. I don't categorize myself as impressionist because I want to keep my freedom, and I don't like ists and boxes. Although I resonate with the concept of capturing things that are fast, that are ephemeral, that are atmospheric. I really like that actually. So just to leave you that, and to remember you that impressionism is not to impress people, it's to capture impressions of light and atmosphere and of people moving fast and playing music. Take care, have a good day. My name is Tiago Hacke, and if you don't know my work, follow me on the links below. Instagrams, Facebook, anywhere. Take care. Bye bye.